If you're looking to add a little sweetness to your day, this local baker has you covered with some fun and creative treats. I want to welcome LoFi Pastries owner and decorator, Victoria Rodriguez. Victoria,
hi.
You have brought the sweetness this morning. How are you?
I'm great. I'm very excited to be here. Thank you.
Yes, there is so much to dive into. I kind of want to start off with your decorating advice, but obviously we're going to dive into all of these things that we're seeing right here. So when it comes to being a decorator, what is your best advice and what are we going to be making today?
I would say my best advice would be don't worry about making mistakes right up at the front.
Okay.
Today we're going to be making baby cakes. These are my signatures that I bring to markets, and they're just really tiny cakes.
Okay, very cool. So where do we begin?
So we're going to start by putting icing as just the base layer on top.
Okay.
Here's yours.
So this is going to be our base layer because I'm seeing the color, but you want to start with the white?
Yeah. And then we're going to pick our image to put on top. You can pick any one of these images you want.
You made this look so easy.
Sorry, I did a little fast.
No,
That's perfect,
you're good.
You're going to cover it with the image.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
But it's, I think that also adds to the flair, your own little creativity as well. It doesn't have to always look exactly the same.
Exactly.
Okay, so what's our next step?
Any image you want, go ahead and put it on your cupcake.
Very cool. Okay, and so what are these for people at home?
So they are sugar paper and it's on fondant.
Oh, very cool. So these are edible.
Yes, these are edible.
Okay, I'm definitely thinking I'm a big Spurs girly, so I think I'm gonna take the Spurs one.
I'm gonna take Gojo.
Yes, and so we're just gonna put these right on top?
Yeah.
Perfect. And then for people at home, just as we're decorating this, what is LoFi Pastries and how did you get started?
LoFi Pastries, I am a whimsical pastry bakery and I got started, I actually went to school for this, so I was trained classically for baking and pastry. And it all started with cakes. My friend Jasmine, actually she's watching, she taught me how to do conchas and I couldn't just do normal conchas.
Yes.
So they had to be cute, of course. And yeah, it spiraled into everything cute.
Well, yes, and I actually saw this on Instagram and I was like, no way. I was like, I have never seen conchas this cool. So can you just, as we're decorating this, tell me a little bit about some of these conchas we're seeing over here?
Yeah, so it took me about a year to perfect my recipe. Conchas are very, very frustrating to get right.
Okay.
But they're really worth it because they're fun.
Practice makes perfect.
Yes, exactly, yeah.
Yes, and now look at where you're at. I mean, you're taking them to a whole new level, and it sounds like you have markets and stuff so people can kind of come and check out your stuff?
Yes, so I pop up all around San Antonio. This weekend I'll be at Mochi Fest, Saturday and Sunday at Camargo Park.
Okay.
But if you check my Instagram, you can see where I'll be at all the time.
Okay, and then as we're kind of topping these off,
yes,
what's your best advice when it comes to piping?
So have a steady hand. I would say hold it with this hand and then kind of guide it with your other hand. So as I pipe, I'm kind of holding it still with my other hand as much as possible. It's okay if it doesn't look perfect because we're gonna come around with our sprinkles. I have icing.
Okay, yes, and I wanna show people that. So once you have your area kind of piped, you could just throw the sprinkles on top of it?
Yes. So I kind of just shake it over there.
Love it. I know the kids at home are gonna love this too.
Oh,
this
yeah.
is awesome.
My sisters love doing this with me. I'm kind of shaking it around to kind of like distribute it.
Yes, and obviously you have a lot going on at LoFi Pastries, and we're gonna dive into all of that. I know a little bit later in the show, kind of get into another part of your business, and I know people are gonna be looking forward to that, but for now, I thank you for your time. I know someone who's gonna want a sweet treat this morning is probably Paul Morellas, because